welcome to another Moz Play video. This is Moz Mojito, and today we're going to be getting into a RPG first-person fantasy-style game, and it's going to be a pilot episode. We're playing Avowed. Let's get to it.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Obsidian Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands. A rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Obsidian Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Alright guys, so here we are in the character creation screen. As you can see, we have quite a bit of variety here as far as to choose from. But one trend that I do notice is they all have the unique head or eyebrow type growth on them. So you just kind of pick whatever fancies you as far as the growth pattern. I'm just going to quickly try to figure out something that works for me, and then we're going to press on into the actual game.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true, and yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my one boy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Envoy, over here. You're alive! Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch. At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We... The name's Garrick, sir. Quarter gunner. 3rd Aderan Fleet. We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but... maybe better off if it were. I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless... That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help. Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that dagger. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. least some supplies survived, for all the good it does. You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Alright, so we finally get control of the character. Now, one thing you're going to notice in this game, there is a ton of dialogue and talking. So, I'm not going to be doing too much commentary as I play, but I'm just going to go around, explore this shipwreck area up the beach, see what kind of loot that I can get out of some of these supply chests, and then just pretty much go from there. Me and my, I guess, fellow shipwreck survival, Garrick, we're gonna go explore this land, see if we can get the help that we need so that we can make it to the mainland, which was our destination. But in the meantime, gonna enjoy the graphics. This is a first-person game, so if you are not fond of those kind of games, you may have to take it slow a bit, but it is a fantasy RPG, so you're gonna have first-person style, but with all the RPG elements. Beautiful graphics here with the waterfalls and everything. So we get to practice doing our fighting here, and let's see how the fighting mechanics are in the game.
Sarup shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrol? Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire. Good hands.
All right, so as we do a little bit of exploration, we have here a little symbol on the wall. These are basically little tricks, puzzle things that you can do. If you do the right spell, you can turn off certain traps. That particular case, there was a tripwire on the ground and darts would have came out of that. So we're gonna keep it moving here past the waterfalls and everything, trying to make our way up to the top to where that fort is that was on fire. So this is our destination. We were supposed to link up with the garrison here, fellow people from your country, and your country obviously wears the purple, but you are here on this island trying to get the people to follow you and your kingdom.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this. I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
What's that on their face? Somebody got dragged somewhere. Must be a secret room. These used to be nice quarters.
So a massive scene of a fight here. The fort has been pretty much destroyed. There's blood everywhere. This is all part of the lore. I have played this game for quite a few hours, actually finished it, but it's good to go back and revisit just to see how the introduction is and some pieces of lore that maybe I have missed. So we're going to continue to search this area. Garrick's going to follow us around. Lots of jumping in this game, lots of talking, lots of loot gathering. If that is your style, this is going to be a very fun game for you. From the exploration to the loot gathering to all the different weapons and armors and the different skill sets that you can unlock depending on what kind of player you want to be. Ranged, upfront battler, mage, ranger, whatever you want, warrior. That's all in the game, and of course you will get companions as you go other than Garrick here that will be able to fill in the gaps in classes that you decide not to take on. Okay, so we've given you a taste of the game, just a little short intro part coming to the fort, nothing much, but much more to come as we play this game. So as usual, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel, and we will see you in the next video.